What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Blades with Bill. Today we're going to be doing a full review of the Kizer Roach. Before we get started, this video is going to look a little weird when I do the up-close stuff. Part of my camera stand, the little ball joint that allows you to do like 360 angles on my camera stand, broke for my overhead. Have one ordered, but it'll be a week before it gets here, so my videos might look a little funny when I do the full reviews and do the up-close stuff. I apologize, but as soon as it gets here, I'll have it fixed. And also, before we start, please hit the like, hit the dislike, but tell me what you didn't like. Everything in the way of interaction with the channel is showing YouTube that there's interest in my videos, which helps push them in the algorithm, helps me get pushed up in the algorithm, so more people will see my videos, which hopefully will get me more subs. So I really would appreciate it. It's the best thing you can do for any channel, and it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anybody anything to hit the like button. But let's go up close, or as up close as we can, do size comparison, go over some of the specs, and then we'll come back up here and I'll give you guys all my thoughts on it. We have green micarta handle scales, a deep carry pocket clip that is not recessed, but the screws are flat, and it's got a little roach on it, a giant flipper tab to deploy a 3.5 inch N690 blade. We have an overall length of 8.25 inches. The handles are 4 3/4 inches. We have a weight of 5.79 ounces. Thickest part of the handles is 506 thousandths. Thickest part of the blade is 102 thousandths. 16 thousandths behind the edge. Try and do a size comparison real quick. The Kizer Sheepdog regular size and the QSP Penguin. Now I know you're not getting the best view. Again, my camera, or part of my camera stand, broke. I've got the part ordered, but apparently Amazon is going to take a week to get it here. But the Sheepdog is only slightly shorter in blade, but as far as handle goes, it's pretty close in handle. The CJRB Pyrite and the Civivi Elementum, both of which are dwarfed by the Kizer Roach. It is a good size knife, but that should give some people an idea. I know both of those are very popular knives. The Spyderco PM2, and the Spyderco Para 3. Now, the Roach actually has more blade than the PM2, and it definitely has more blade than the Para 3. You get a little more handle out of it as well. So yeah, it's just a bigger knife in every way. Let's go back up top and I'll give you all my thoughts on it. Alright, so give you all my thoughts on the Kizer Roach. As you can kind of tell, the scales have definitely seen some wear, and I've been carrying this quite a lot, and just sitting here at my desk, and I'll just pick it up and start doing this over and over. The action on it's great. Granted, some of the drop shot of it is the fact that it's a rather thick piece of, rather big piece of N690, which I know a lot of people aren't fans of N690. I haven't had any issues with it. The only other knife, though, that I have that's N690 is the Fox Core. And I would say they're about the same as far as edge retention goes. The upside to this has been the fact that I've been using it. I've cut some cardboard, some paper, stuff like that. Edge geometry is phenomenal on this knife. For as big as this thing is, it is super slicey. But as far as the steel itself goes, I haven't had any issues with N690. It's responded well to a strop. So I really haven't had to do a whole lot to it. I know it's not the best steel out there. I know there are other steels that definitely have better edge retention, and they're using 154 cm on almost everything now, which some people would say it's probably a better steel, and in some ways it probably is. You probably get a little bit more edge retention out of it, but this isn't bad either. It's better than 8CR for the most part, and it's easy to sharpen. So it's kind of in that 14C area where it'll hold an edge fairly well, and it'll roll, not chip, so it responds well to a strop. It'll take a nice fine edge. But sorry about that. My oldest woke up and decided to come out here while I was filming. Anyway, so I had no issue with N690. I've had no issues with it. Like I said, it responds well to a strap, so it's not the worst steel in the world. I like it somewhat better than 154 cm just because I've had issues where I've chipped 154 cm rather easy. So I really don't mind stuff that doesn't chip. If I can strop it back, like if it gets a little roll and I can strop it, I'm kind of happy because then I don't have to spend a crap load of time sharpening it. Would I recommend the Roach? Ergos are a little, even for my slightly larger than average hand, it's a little weird when you're grabbing the knife like this because that hump there, so you kind of have to spread your finger. You get a good grip on the knife. Like, I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere by any means. And when you do choke up, you have plenty of room with that finger choil. Again, even with my slightly larger than average hands, it goes on the knife rather easy. So I have far more ergonomically friendly knives than this, but this is a good knife. If you can still find one of these guys, I got this off of Amazon, but sadly, before I could do this video, like, I went on to see about trying to find exactly how much it was, and they don't have any on there at the moment. So I don't know if Kizer has discontinued this or if they'll eventually bring some back or not. But if you can find a Roach, maybe a mini Roach, because those you can find, I'd say pick one up. Like I said, this version I've had no problem. I really didn't mind the N690, and like I said, in a couple ways I like it a little more than 154 cm. So again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a video here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at Blades with Bill. I'm on Reddit as Blades with Bill. I'm on Facebook as Blades with Bill. And I have my own Facebook page, which is Blades with Bill. So feel free to follow me on all my socials. Have a great day. Stay safe. Peace.